Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 1 of the Grand Finals here, ESL 1 Germany 2020. I'm ODPixel here with Fogden, and we're getting ready for this first bit of action between Navi and Liquid. Fogd, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm really happy to see my favorite set in Dota 2 at the moment. Roger's rocking it. The new Clockwork set.
Very close to Quaker in CS, 22 for 1 because it's 25 for 2.
On bottom. General, they're getting aggro on him. Should be able to get him here.
Being able to keep themselves alive here, Roger and General. A little too tricky for Boxy and Tiger to take down at the moment, but still taking a lot of damage from these moves from the Slardar IO duo lane, meaning that Roger and General are being very limited in terms of what they can actually find down here.
Yeah, I mean, General's actually not getting that much farm at all down here.
Okay, he's going to drop the chrono. Sees the opportunity to grab the two of them in. They'll burst down, always want to fly. Yeah, I think
this will be a big denial of farm for General.
They step up, get A-tossed into the crush stun control of Boxy.
They'll just die so fast, especially with the overcharge of the IO behind. Look, he's wrapping around. They see General. And
they go with the setup. Rod to start off the action. Viper strike down. Boxy's able to close the gap, and General will fall. Quick move and a nice reveal there of that A-toss completion, getting them the kill, and will secure the space for Liquid to clean up this stack for themselves.
Yeah, now Iceberg immediately, he sees that movement bottom. His DK farm is actually coming back up. He's going to get a lot of damage on mid tower out of that. Insania is near to be able to slow down the push a little bit, but it's only level 4 Rubik. Just
up on him. Roger, he's tried to grab the room, but Tiger was able to get in there before him, and Roger's going to die for his attempts. Gets back up to the high ground. He got Tiger. They're going to smoke actually and move to quickly get down to this bottom lane and either go for a surprise. They're trying to dive in on Mickey. He's got time walk up in a second. General with the lasso. If they got the damage, only just, but they do. General moving up top.
What a nice move from General. He was actually playing on the side of the trees there with Always Want to Fly, waiting for Mickey to make a mistake, waiting for him to step up too far. Gets the perfect
they're coming in with the relocate. Iceberg is trying to TP out, but Boxy's got a bash prepped. Instantly in, and Iceberg's out for 30 and no way to TP back to lane. And they knock him out, and Quake have a huge amount of kill potential right now, and they're teaming up continuously. Top lane Quake just hiding behind Boxy. Navi's bringing some numbers in though, and Roger is going to start things. Goes in with a hook shot. Haunt's going to come out. They'll look to take down Boxy, but Boxy's too tanky. Just stands in.
Now General.
Roger. General's going to get Viper Strike. Relocate brings Mickey in. Liquid easily able to hold their ground up top.
But Liquid still looking to take these fights, Navi. They've got Iceberg's fresh, finished BKB.
That's going to make the jump, Boxy. He's on to Roger. Dive forward here, always want to fly. Not going to commit with the egg yet. Looks like they're just going to let Roger go, as they don't feel confident anymore, Navi, now that they've lost someone immediately at the start of it all. Iceberg tries to turn up, pop the egg. Iceberg with the BKB, but Liquid, they can step their way outside of the range of the Supernova and then jump back in. Boxy will get caught out by the instant Dragon Tail stun from Iceberg. Mickey's chrono in 25 seconds, so not quite yet. But again, really seeing Navi struggle to fight back into Liquid right now.
Yeah, even without Chrono being up, like Mickey, like you said, he's going to have it up in 10 seconds. So this fight, it's going to get a lot harder for Navi in a second.
Boxy, he's in. He just jumps straight away onto General. General's going to go down. Roger, he comes in with a hook shot. We'll be able to push the two of them back with the cogs, but there's no kill potential from Navi. As Liquid, they're fine. They'll push on, and yeah, now Chrono's up. Navi's got to be very careful. Mickey, if he wants to,
waiting.
He might just go for the
opportunities.
Boxy. Roger walks into him. Boxy's going to just continue the action onto this Clockwork. Another kill for the Slardar, and he's already starting to hunt down more, laying him down with the corrosive haze. The space is... I'm going to go for Roche. By the looks of it, they're the overcharge and the Mask of Madness and the bashes. They do it pretty quickly. They've got the Chronosphere if Navi do start to come.
He's not taking any damage during it because of that IO on the sidelines there. Navi, they're gonna have to try to contest this, but yeah, Chrono is gonna make it hard, and no DK form is gonna make it pretty impossible.
Already on the side box, he's gonna jump onto General, moving in as well with the time dilation. General's getting bashed, and he's getting taken out. The Bat Rider falls. Navi having to back away from the pit without General. Very unlikely they can make some sort of steal unless Always Want to Fly can find some phenomenal dive.
Roger's trying as well. He's trying to find the angle, but he's being stalked.
Oh, yeah, he just managed to get it. Roger is in, but already it's been killed, and the Aegis have been picked up by Mickey. I mean, an excellent effort from Roger to actually find his way around the heroes and get in, but wasn't quite in time. As Liquid, they stay on top of him.
Looking for a play here, Mickey. He's got the chrono at the ready.
Boxy, there's the opening crush. V-Tune, he's got the blade mail, but they'll just fight on through it. With the Mask and Madness and the heals of the Dio,
and Boxy, he's 5-1-7. He's about to have BKB finished, so he's going to be able to deal with, you know, some of these annoying things that we mentioned earlier that could trip him up. As we see Mickey get himself a nice little free kill. BKB, he doesn't have to worry about these stuns, this Clockwork Battery Assault, this Phoenix. This game is going to start looking more and more impossible for Na'Vi.
This is a very tough one for Na'Vi.
Yeah.
And pretty much all of the games that Liquid's had.
They have this ward in the mid lane. Always want to fly. Has to be careful. Boxy looking to invade. He's got the bash primed.
Oh, they'll start on Roger. They found the clock, and Roger's gone. Whew. General just hiding on the cliff.
Oh, that's a scary place to hide.
Yeah. Haven't got any vision though, so General will be fine.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Just spotting things.
Now
out.
they do.
Now he's on the retreat. Boxy,
he's got the bash prime.
He wants to, and he's going to go for it. Just diving in straight away onto General. General has to use the lasso to save himself, but it's only going to buy him another couple of seconds. He still dies. As Liquid, there just seems to be no stopping them here in this game one. 17-2, 9k lead.
This Io Slardar duo is just absolutely... I think you have to get rid of one of these two. Yeah. They're way too comfortable with it.
Look at this down bottom. Boxy opens up. They bring Mickey in. He tries to BKB TP out, but they've got all the bashes in the world between the two of them.
They're going to see Mickey for a second.
They're going to see Mickey, and they're going to want to get out. They're not going to want to go for this. And
without lasso and without Clockwork Hood, it's really hard. Iceberg's actually connecting, though. They're thinking about making a move, maybe trying to pop Mickey. But Taiga's in the area.
It's going to be hard. Can they do it? They're going to try. They're in.
My Taiga.
Mickey. It's going to be tethered, and he's able to run. He's actually going to pop the chrono, look to turn.
Egg is down.
But is out. They have the damage to kill General. Mickey jumps to the side. Boxy with the BKB out. The Supernova stun heading onto Boxy and Quaitha. As they're turning, Atos controlling Roger, as well as the telekinesis box. He's able to get the jump over onto Always Wanna Fly with Mickey backing him up. As 3 go down on Na'Vi. General coming in with the buyback.
Now, though, they're looking for the wraparound. Lasso is ready. Clockwork respawning. There's a DD as well right on top of V-Tune.
Okay. Let's see what he can do with this DD there. Lasso's down. V-Tune's trying to move in, but Boxy's in with a crush. And turnover towards General. Hookshot from Roger comes into play. They're keeping V-Tune safe. V-Tune turns onto Quaitha. Quaitha trapped him with him. Quaitha's going to go down, but the bashes and crushes from Boxy will end the life once more off the Spectre. Mickey jumps in with the bashes onto the Phoenix. Roger falls as well. It's a double kill for Mickey. It's just, again, another fight. Na'Vi trying to make some sort of move, but Liquid are just too far ahead and too farmed right now for Na'Vi to deal with at all.
And, they may have gotten the Viper, but they ended up cogging everybody inside of it, and the Viper did drop Nether Toxin inside of the cogs. So Spectre was completely broken, no Desolate, no Dispersion. He just gets melted in a matter of seconds. They've just been very careful. They've been very careful, but very precise with their aggression, and just excellent reads of the map. Like they knew exactly where Na'Vi was setting up a couple of their plays, and those relocate ganks, they broke Na'Vi. They broke all of Navi's aggression they were trying to do, and they've just been fully on the back foot for so long now. Liquid could just pick and choose their battles. Boxy level 18 with Ags now done. An absolute beast.
In the river. They found General.
My God.
Boxy, he's found Always Wanna Fly. He's got the dive away, but they're chasing. He's got the disarm, and it's not going to save him. The bash coming in at the last moment from Boxy. As the disarm wears off, that disarm just not lasting long enough to keep himself safe. Always Wanna Fly. Up to the top they go. It's another one. It's getting pretty bloody hit.
I think Io with these bashing heroes just looks absolutely insane. I don't know, 140 attack speed when you're just like especially with a hero like Slardar, where your bash is just, it's going to happen every 4th hit. Like it's insane. It actually is just such an insane combo with both him and the Void.
It is. It is. And the fact that both pierce spell immunity, there's nothing you can do to itemize against it.
There really is nothing you can do.
Well, it's the disarm. The disarm's the only thing.
Sure.
But even that's just not enough. But we'll see Vincere. He's going to spend his money. He's just going to pick up a full diffusal. He wants
anything
something.
He can buy.
Yeah, anything that can help him in this moment. So going back to of course, the more standard build-up.
Feels like the last hurrah. Yeah, last hurrah really coming in general. He's got his arcane rune. He's got telescope too, so he's got some nice cast range for his catch. But yeah, real hard is Iceberg. He will reclaim the outpost, but gonna get quickly taken away, and he's gotta be very careful with his positioning. We got a good TP out though. Mickey just confidently showing himself in the mid lane. He's got the S and Y. He's got the sliver. He's almost got the status. They're gonna commit though.
Yeah, as you say, he's got the Aegis. Can they even get him the once? They can't.
The heals?
They can't. He's gonna pop the egg. He's gonna head over to the egg. He's got the chrono down onto everybody else. He is getting stunned, but again, Tiger comes in, keeps him alive. I mean, this one looks pretty over here with Na'Vi just getting slaughtered here in their base. And there it is. GG's called. Game 1 of this grand finals. And it's a very, very easy one for Liquid. 31-5, 30 minutes in, 21k lead. A worrying start to say for Na'Vi in this best of 5.
Yeah, I think Liquid actually just, they got pretty much exactly what they wanted with their whole draft, right? They see this DK last pick, and even then, they already had the Viper. They have a double break mechanic versus 2 of the cores. They have Boxy playing his Slardar.
Yep.
As we see, they're amazing with the IO, with how they're able to set up the relocates, and they have a Void. I feel like they just got away with way too many tier 1 heroes versus what they're up against this game.
Yeah.